So, I'm finally get to do this video because I've been waiting to have all three figures here. So this figure, I got her from Box Lunch. However, she was supposed to be the Figma figure of Alice, and she was like 24-ish bucks. But Box Lunch messed up. They listed the wrong item, picture and description, name, everything. So when I got her, I talked to support and I was able to get a refund, and I basically kept her for free. So finally gonna open her up today. It's been like a month and some. I recently got this Albedo figure during Amazon Prime week. She was like on sale for a decent amount. Like a few of her figures were actually on sale. She was one of the better ones in my opinion, so I got her. I do have another figure coming, a different anime figure, but I'll wait for that. I kind of just wanted to compare these three, and this is from Temu, so she got here today, so we'll see how she looks, because I have a few Temu figures, and it's very luck of the draw. Okay, so we'll see here. This is a Sega figure. So I think I only have one other Sega figure, and it's Alia in Pink's bikini. Oh, okay. But yeah, so this was technically, you could say this is 25. She's about 25, and she was like 14 bucks. I know her real figure costs way more than that. Set it aside. Oh, she's pretty simple. I like to keep packaging. So let's see here. Oh, so much tape. I'd say for the most part, Sega is, at least from what Box Lunch sells, Sega is alright in terms of, I guess, how they look. I don't know, the figures, they all look super cheap on from their listing. And that's why I don't have more. Keep this here. So let's see here. Pardon for the light and noise and such. Let's see if I can, there we go. Okay. So face sculpt, that's not too bad. It's an interesting pose and face, I'll be honest. Expression that she's making. I noticed these. This is kind of cool. These kind of move around. Okay. I don't have one of those spinning things, so apologize. The lighting is way off, but if this can focus more. Her hair is a mix of like white and purple, so it's like a lilac color. It's not solid. There's purple and white all mixed around. Okay. And they're white. Let's see. She feels fine. I don't like this kind of stuff printed right there. At least it's on her leg right there. Quality wise, not bad. Her face sculpt's pretty good actually. Yeah, nothing much else to say. Let's see, I'm pretty sure all these is molded, and of course it's just a face print, so it can't really mess up in terms of paint. Maybe up here. This one's a lot more solid in term saturated in color compared to this. Otherwise, not too bad. She looks like that. Next up, do Albedo. This is a Taito figure. I'm still relatively new, But if I had to rank it, I would say it'd be Sega as at like the bottom in terms of prize figures, followed by Banpresto, because Banpresto does have some ugly figures, especially on Box Lunch, and that's why I don't buy a decent amount of the figures they have, because I'm like, they're just so ugly, some of them. And I would rank Taito on top. I can't think of any other anymore. Oh, this is kind of cool. Okay. So she comes out like that. And yep, tape right there. Let me see if I can gently. There we go. Oh, I just realized too, they're both like sitting, so they don't have a base. And this bag just completely went over her. Okay. Guess I should just put this back. I don't know when I'll do another collection video, because I do have a decent amount of figures here and at home as well. At home, I got a Yoshino, and she's one of the characters from Dynazeon Gridman. I forget her name, but I have 2 figures waiting for me at home, so I can't wait for that. Okay. Now, Beto. She's a little bigger, I would say. Let's see. One of the reasons I got her face is very, very nice in my opinion. The camera doesn't do it quite justice. She's not this pale white the camera's showing. It's a little warmer tan skin tone. Now her face is very nice with some blushing right there. Then she has one of these little hair antennas. Horns look pretty good. Can see that looks like glue. On that side, none on here. Her hair goes from a matte plastic into a translucent purple for the ends, which is pretty nice. Then she has these little wings right here. Just basic plastic, but nice mold detail. She does have like a little scuff right there. And those are some small, that's a small swimsuit. She does have fingernails, that's pretty nice. Then her hair goes up here. You see here, looks like they glued it down. Yeah. Then a bit of hair here and here. She looks pretty nice. And this time they printed it in white right here on her leg. Oh, look at that. Let's see if it. Sorry for my phone. Yep, toes. That's pretty cool actually. And it looks like they're painted as well. Just faintly, like a tan yellow color. Oh, she looks pretty cool. I like her. Okay. And last but not least, I was surprised it came in a box, because Temu usually doesn't do that. And usually if they do include a box, like Nekopar Chocolate, I think her name is, or Choco, she came in plastic, and then the box was just squished and like folded up so you can't have box. Okay, I haven't seen her face. The box isn't taped or anything. For me, a figure's face is like everything. Oh snap. Oh snap. They actually decently do her face. So it took me a while to look around. One thing I don't like on Temu is when people buy the stuff, they don't take that great of pictures. Dude, but she's like packaged almost like a real official figure and everything. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Let's see here. Oh snap. Dude. Aside from like the plastic. Dude, she could almost be the real thing. I wish I had the real thing to compare her to. Okay. Here's the black base, and it's like weirdly, it's not like flat. It's like, it almost rises as you go to the center. And then you can see, like, yeah, plastic is like inconsistent. But then this is glossy for whatever reason. And then there's weird splotches on the plastic. All the Temu figures, I think except my Shiroko, which I should, are washed before I do anything else with them. Okay, now this, I'm taking a good picture. Dude, this actually looks like the real thing almost. Or if it's not, this is a nice face printing of her. Dude, she doesn't look derpy or anything like that. That's one thing I fear. You could definitely tell this is super cheap, or this is one of the figures you could find on eBay. I didn't know this. Apparently on eBay, a bit Mercari, and on Amazon, people are notorious for trying to sell like this figure as the real thing, as an example. I didn't know that was a thing until I really got into figures. The printing is pretty good for her scarf as well. Like, yeah, it's pretty sharp. I don't see anything crazy obscene about it. Her bag, you can see it's not just a straight blue plastic color. It has, like, it's darker at some spots, almost like a whiteness on another part. Then she has this little keychain of a pirate cat. It's cute. Her hair is definitely the most cheap part. Like, you can see right here. Yeah, right there. You can definitely see this is cheap for her hair. And this part moves on its own. A little tucked in right there under her scarf. Printing the stars or snowflakes, they're pretty good. And right here, it's not the paint for the silver buttons are pretty good. Her skin tone looks pretty good around here. And the paint, white stripes, it could be more saturated. But going on black, these are pretty good. It looks like her stockings aren't quite fully black. Oh wow, she has metal right there. I'm surprised. Her shoes are just fully black, but that's fine. They have some details in them. Okay. And then you can see she has some red right here, just simple molded. Inside, buttons are painted pretty good. Her skirt, I don't see any big issues, especially considering the price, and it's not the real figure, which costs way more. And then white, and you could see, pretty sure her legs come off. You can see that almost spacing right there. No, this is pretty good. Dude, I'm very happy with this. If it's still available, I'll put the link for her. And anyone who wants to get her, this is as close as you can get to original without paying that price. It's awesome. Now, she's the only one that came with the base. Let's see here. She just slides in. There's a bit of a gap, so she doesn't. Let's see. She doesn't fully touch the ground, but it's like so minute. This one though, her other leg doesn't go down. I think that's fine though. I'd be careful moving her because, let's see here. I would say it would be pretty easy to snap that metal peg off somehow. Just look at this. But if you just leave her, she's perfect. Dude, she is well worth the money in my opinion. I'm so glad her face wasn't derpy. She's pretty sizable too. But yeah, thanks for watching my reviews of these figures.